Hey everybody, hope you're doing well. Just home for lunch here for a few minutes and wanted to just pass on a couple of cool things that have been coming down the pipe. What's going on in the industry right now is the mortgage industry, I should say, is there are so many big wholesale lenders that want business. And when I say wholesale, I'm talking not about a retail branch of a bank or a mortgage bank. I'm talking about the wholesale channel, the broker channel, which we're in. And the cool thing about being in the wholesale channel is we see a lot of what's going on in the business, and these big lenders, even small lenders, man, they are fighting for the business, and they direct all the business through people like us and our company, my team. So it's really fun. So what's happening right now is we've got these big lenders and they want market share. And by the way, big lenders that you would know their names if I told you their names. They want those deals. And so they are fighting for them. And who's the winner? You are. So let me just give you a quick example. A few months ago, actually, it was the last quarter of 2018. One of the lenders came out and said, hey, here's the thing, anybody that does a conventional loan, we will just pay for their appraisal straight out. And so that was something that we could pass along to you. And so that's pretty cool. But just to give you an example, I got another email today that said, hey, we are taking what they call 25% off of each, well, basically 25% off of their costs, 25% just right out of the gate. I get another email from another lender that matches that or goes higher. So this type of pricing is a really, really interesting phenomenon to see in the market right now, because equity is at an all-time high and rates are being driven down even further by these big lenders that are fighting for them. So the question is, how do you take advantage of it? And this must be my pen for the day. I just grabbed whatever is on the table. It looks like the kids have been doing some work on the table. But how do you take advantage of it? Well, we're all about saving money, right? You don't want to do a refinance unless you're saving money. But what you want to do is you want to just take a look at your mortgage, wherever you're at right now, even if you got it 6 months ago, if you got it 6 years ago, and see if there's an opportunity out there for you. See if there's an opportunity to save money. Now, let me give you an example, something that you wouldn't even think. But we had a client that came to us a little while back and wanted to buy a new home. But home prices, as you've probably noticed, have gotten a little higher the last few years. In fact, it had gotten so high that it had knocked him out of the range of the home he wanted to buy. So he just didn't want to pay that much money for a house. But his family was growing. And so he needed to do something because he was still in the house that they bought when he was a first-time home buyer. By the way, his interest rate was very low. It was down in the low threes. He picked up a mortgage when the rates were at historical lows. And so you'd think, well, why would you ever get rid of that mortgage? Well, what he ended up doing and what made financial sense was, rather than buy a new house at prices that he didn't want to afford, he refinanced his current home, took some equity out, and used that equity to add on to his house. And so you'd say, well, that sounds pretty cool. And it does. Even though his rate was higher than the low threes, he didn't pay as much money to renovate his house as he would have if he would have sold and bought something brand new. So he ended up paying quite a bit less. So even though the interest rate was a little bit higher than what he had before, he was still paying less money per month out of pocket than had he gone out and bought a new house. So there's all sorts of opportunities and options out there for you. And every person's different. There's a million different reasons. But here's the thing. Most of the people we talk to, we find that there's some kind of cool opportunity right now in the marketplace with these lenders fighting to get that business with equity high. There's some kind of opportunity. And so what we want to do is we want to, find out if there's an opportunity. And then number two, we want to see if there's something that we can do to help you out with that opportunity. And if the answer is no to both, that's totally fine. But we're just trying to help everybody, as many people as we can, save money. Because in the end, That's what a refinance does, is saves you money. That's the goal anyway. So, okay. So here's the offer. We go to savecashrefi.com. There's a 1-minute survey roughly. About 1 minute. And I think there's 10 or 11 questions, really, really simple, that will ask you about your current mortgage, your situation, and then it'll give you an opportunity to book a call. Usually it's with Eric, but it could be with me, Eric, maybe Rachel even, to start you out. So book a call. We'll look at the data. It'll send it to us, and let's talk. Let's make a brief call to see if there's anything that's worth it for you to do. And if there is, man, we're going to jump on it, or at least give you the opportunity to jump on it. If there's not, or if you elect not to, no time wasted, no hard feelings. We're not going to pressure anybody to do anything. We just want to make sure that everybody has as many opportunities as they can. So anyway, go to savecashrefi.com. Oh, and one thing, we're so confident that in the opportunities that are out there, that if you do the survey and you book the call and actually execute the phone call, talk with Eric or one of the members of the team, if you do those two things, even if you don't refinance at all, that's totally cool, we will send you a dinner for two at Smashburger. Dinner for two at Smashburger, okay? Absolutely free, no purchase necessary, blah, 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 any of that stuff. But we're just confident, and we want to make sure that when you are, that when you talk to us, that it's a good use of your time and that you're not wasting your time. So we'll give you the options. If you want to move forward, great. If you don't want to move forward, great. Either way, you're going to get Smashburger, and we look forward to chatting with you. So savecashrefi.com, and we will see you there. Thanks so much. And if you want to come by and clean the kitchen, dude, I don't think anybody's going to argue with that.